Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Back on the channel. We got some cartoons today. We got cartoon villains that traumatized me. You got any cartoon villains?
No, I don't.
Do you remember any cartoon villains? Well, you said you grew up watching Powerpuffs, right?
What's the title that traumatized me? I don't have any that traumatized.
I said, just do you remember any cartoon villains? That was the question I asked, not that traumatized you. I said that. I just asked you, do you remember it? Tough titty. Hey, make sure you check the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want the first part, you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
liking it with a thumbs up.
Let's go. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
Cartoons are supposed to be fun and wacky, but some of these shows must have been made to torment children, to punish us for bumping that buffoonery. What does the Fox say back in 2013? You're still talking about Ghostface? You're talking about Jason Voorhees? No, we got Powerpuff Girls villains, bro. I'm not trolling. Whoever was making cartoons back then is an evil, maniacal, devious maniac that must be sent to hell for eternity. Some of you are probably thinking, but Eustace, what do you mean? You have Powerpuff Girls on your list. Oh, so you don't know ball, huh? Powerpuff Girls got some of the scariest moments out there, but just sit back and let me show you exactly what I mean. First, I want to start off with Courage the Cowardly Dog. Not just because this guy's name is Eustace, which some of y'all think I got my name from him, but my name is Eustace. Yeah, she called me Eustace or Eustace. This show had too many traumatizing characters to even count, but that boy Freaky Fred, he was different. And yes, they greenlit a character named Freaky Fred, and freaky he was. He was also British, bald, and weird. I'm sure you could already tell though by the way he's sitting and smiling. Like, look at dude, bro. He got a single front tooth. But Eustace locked Courage in a room with this man. What is wrong with dude? Like, he was always doing Courage wrong. He had this man Courage doing anything to get out of there. While Freaky Fred sits on the toilet smiling saying, "My Courage, I'm feeling naughty. I love your hair." Oh my lord. We need to send the SWAT team. Fuck it, bro. Send Superman, bro. Save him. He then held Courage down and forced a garbage haircut upon him. Haircut was so garbage, Courage tried to hide in the toilet. My nigga, that's crazy. Look how he was cutting his top, bro. This dude had me scared to open the door. I thought he was gonna come inside my house and give me the hog rider cut. He had Courage looking like a literal flea. Dude tried to grab onto the air to escape, but just listen. Yo, you hear this man's horrifying yells as Eustace is on the beach, feet up. Bro took a vacation. After this, Fred started feeding Courage in the bathroom. I mean, this episode was way too long with creepy music going on. What's crazy is though, the episode ends with him being surrounded by the police and going back to the mental asylum. Put that boy in Arkham and eat the key. Now this one right here mentally destroyed my brother for months. One of these nights, Courage was sleeping and just look what he sees.
You're not perfect.
What the fuck is that? That's the right response, Courage. Because what was just on my screen had my man Courage looking like he just hit the SpongeBob cart. We then see him at this weird play getting laughed at by everyone. And it just kept getting even weirder. The next dream, he was with Auntie and she just exploded. I mean, at least it wasn't him though. Oh shit, there he goes too. Like, gang, how was any kid supposed to see these and not be shaken? After all that, he had school the next day too, which might be the scariest part because I hated school. But this one right here is an underrated pick. In episode 1, Courage and the fam go to a hotel ran by a red cat. And just look how he pulled up, bro. Like, he's just suspicious. And I don't know what it is about this show, but they had the most beautiful, horrifying music and sound effects. But Courage is left outside because the hotel doesn't allow dogs. But while Eustace is in the bed sleeping, it's revealed Cats the cat has pet human-eating spiders and secret tunnels inside all the walls. Nigga, he even had the shower on lockdown. Had me thinking dude was already inside my crib the whole time. But then he tried to feed Eustace to his spiders. Gang, this is not made for children. This is a creepypasta. He then caught Courage and tried strangling him to death with his bare hands. You cannot be doing this, bro. And I gotta mention this one, even though it's basic. But in episode 7, some crooks are being chased by the police bearing a cursed slab. Already, we're off to a crazy start. But then this ghost pulls up and says, return the slab or suffer my curse. Bro, get your freaky ass on, bro. We took your shit, bro. With your chopped ass, bro. This was the last thing they were ever heard saying, because they were then swallowed by a bunch of insects right across the street from Courage's house. And by the way, where the hell does Courage live? This man lives in hell, bro. They had anybody strolling through this park. But anyways, the next day, Courage found that slab and brought it right back to the crib. Biggest mistake. You know my boy King Ramsey slid immediately, and he was giving them boys hell. First, he flooded the whole crib, everything wet. Then he had some bugs eat the entire crib. Another thing to mention is, this show had some of the best voice acting. Like, every voice was on point. It was crispy. It was evil. Like, I don't know what to say, bruh. But now, I gotta show y'all something y'all didn't see coming, bro. Because the Powerpuff Girls got some real demons. Why did this episode...
Did you, that reminded me of I thought this show was creepy growing up, right? All real monsters. I just thought all the little characters was like, not scary, but more creepy, weird looking. Do you remember it?
A little bit.
Just a little bit. Like, I swear, let me see. Real. Like, it just, that little motherfucker used to look so weird. And then that joint used to do the tongue. If you haven't ever seen All Real Monsters, go check it out, bro. It's childhood. It just was walking around with. Oh man.
I gotta show y'all something y'all didn't see coming, bro. Because the Powerpuff Girls got some real demons. Why did this episode start off with a giant dragon destroying the city, which they then pulled up on, beat up, and turned into a jump rope for their own entertainment? We gotta start mentioning the Powerpuff Girls motion, because like they low-key up there. But then we see
they got motion, see?
Mm-hmm.
But why you don't wear your shoes?
I'm gonna wear them.
Y'all see ain't broke out them Powerpuff Girls. She hit. I would try, boy, I'm so hot at you for not wearing them. Cause I try to get them on damn self. I couldn't get them for nothing. She said, I got them. I said, man, fuck you.
entertainment. We gotta start mentioning the Powerpuff Girls motion, because like they low-key up there. But then we see that someone is watching them, and the narrator immediately starts glazing.
This is a villain so evil, so sinister, so horribly vile, that even the utterance of his name strikes fear into the hearts of men. The only safe way to refer to this king of darkness is simply him.
You said what? You said his name. Who? It's him? His name is him? No way he's that bad, bro. He cannot be that scary, right?
You didn't destroy them at all, did you?
What type of vocal preset does he have? I rebuke, I repent against this evil being. But he literally sensed the Powerpuff Girls' sadness and started jumping for joy. He's never been more excited. He immediately started cooking up a nasty plot. You see, the Powerpuff Girls were having some inside problems, a lot of team disagreements. So he possessed Bubbles' stuffed animal and was whispering to her. He was making me uncomfortable as a grown-ass man watching his back. He was all up in her ear like, Bubbles, do this, Bubbles, do that. Manipulating a full child, like what? So on their next mission, fighting Godzilla by the way, Bubbles wasn't listening to anyone besides the doll, which made Buttercup go off the walls and almost killed an old lady. Y'all see how this man's a problem, right? Possessing children's dolls? Like, you just a damn villain. And the way he looks is so weird. He look like a freaky devil leprechaun. I don't even know what you even call that. But then after that, I have an episode about a dude named the Boogeyman. Tell me why the Powerpuff Girls was snapping with the names. But this dude was literally far below, down below their beds, throwing a party with all his demons. Maybe he's just a chill guy, but he didn't invite me, so I can't respect it. But look at him, bro. Looking like a damn Space Jam villain. He's probably worse though. His plan was to take over the world. Look how his demons was coming up from beneath children's beds with no regard. One of them was inside the fridge. For what purpose have you done this? And this dude just took the whole bed with him and destroyed the crib. But right here is the most insane thing. Why did this dude wake up in a child's bed and drive off with the NASCAR bed, bro? What is happening? I don't understand. Then the Boogeyman pulls up looking like this, just moving all smooth. Like, oh, okay, I see. He kind of fresh. Genuinely terrifying though. And his plan was even worse. He literally blocked the sun for everyone. Just look how they was doing to children, bro. Do I have to say anything more? Burning civilians? Who greenlit this? Who said this was okay? I can't back bro no more. This is not right. Someone else I want to briefly mention is Professor Dick Hardley. I just don't trust him with a name like that. I'm sorry. He also has a ponytail, so like, bro, I just...
See, what was his name?
Professor D.
No, what? The.
Hey, stop saying that.
Watch out for bro. Keep an eye open. Now for Adventure Time, one of my favorite shows that was so weird and creepy. But I have to mention the GOAT. I've talked about it before, but this freaky deer was doing lick and runs. Yes, licking dudes and running away. So Finn and Jake try to stop him, but he has some burners on him. Eventually, he jumped on Finn's legs, then threw him at a pole, and generally 1v2'd Jake the dog and Finn the human. This might be one of the greatest feats in the entire show. But when Finn wakes up, there's nobody around him. Nobody inside the Candy Kingdom either.
Hey.
Well, besides Jake, who is now a crackhead digging in the trash. Word on the street is he sold his PS4 too. Complete hood bankruptcy. But Finn and Jake eventually go down into the sewers and find everyone from the Candy Kingdom covered in mysterious juices, barely breathing. This actually had me freaking out when I was younger and now, bro. I can't even lie to you. Finn was like, Jake, did you do this? And he's like, what? No, I didn't. Yeah, because he did, bro. The freaky deer, who then stands up and reveals he has fingers before licking pets. But he didn't just have fingers, he had hands on him too. Finn ran up and got completely embarrassed. He was getting sauce, bro. He was catching combos before Jake dropped a singular brick on his, two bricks on his head, bro. This episode to me made no sense, but it was like so fire. In the next episode I want to mention, Marceline, Finn, and Jake get trapped inside some cave, but Jake already ate all of Marceline's food, which apparently is not good. She was already turning into a monster. She could bite me anytime though, I'm not gonna lie, I'd allow it, I'll let it slide. In the meantime, Finn goes out to look for some food and whatnot, where he ends up finding some some dead people, some whatnot, average Adventure Time stuff, And while that's happening, Marceline is transforming into a full-blown tweaker, talking about she could smell his insides and they smell good, looking like my precious. She was all up in the rafters looking freaky. But this right here is the crazy part, because PB finally comes down to save them, pops out like, oh my gosh, how are you guys? And Marceline eats her. But apparently this magic spoon that Finn found could heal her, classic Adventure Time thing, But let me get into what y'all really want to see, bruh. The Lich pulled up on that boy Finn looking tough, like he's straight from hell. Basically, he put the boys both inside a genjutsu, telling them to fall, and they just had to listen to it. Had to listen to a lot more too, because he said there is only darkness for him and death for his people. Why was he writing dark poems that were kind of fire? He literally said Finn is strong, but he is beyond strength. I'm keeping it short to be honest, but the only reason I put the deer over him is because Finn literally covered him in mysterious white sauces, which turned him into a baby, so he lost all of his aura. These are just my personal picks, These really did mess me up as a kid, I can't lie. I used to be a really big cartoon watcher. I've seen most cartoons, but mostly when I was younger, when I got a little older, I was mostly into anime, just to be real with y'all. If there's any good ones I missed, let me know. I'd honestly love to go watch it back, so honestly, I'll read the comments. Let me know what y'all think.
Gotta go watch All Real Monsters, my boy.
I'm gonna have to watch it myself. I can't really. I remember it, but not in detail. Which I don't remember a lot of things, but that's neither here nor there.
Hey man, y'all spam us up. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts in the comments for us down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go for the name DJ New Kid Assist.
Here no ho.
We are.
Ain't no time to kick it, gotta stack a flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar.